Hey, what's up you guys? I'm Aaron with U-Haul. When diagnosing issues with your wiring on your vehicle or on your trailer, a lot of the times you can trace it back to a simple fuse on your vehicle. So we're going to go over some tips on how to check if your fuse is blown. If you have any questions on where to locate your fuse box, check your owner's manual, as you may have several locations on your vehicle. Now, once you've located your fuse box, in many cases, you can find the functions of your fuses underneath the lid. Otherwise, you can find it in your owner's manual. Once you've located the fuse you want to check, our first tip is to do a visual inspection. So we're going to go ahead and remove it. So to examine your fuses to see if it's bad, we have a good fuse on the left and a bad fuse on the right to help show the difference. On the left, you can see that there's a continual line flowing through it, which will allow the electrical current to go through. And on the right, it's all cloudy on the inside, and you can see that that line has been broken, which will not allow electrical current to go through, which shows us that that is a blown fuse. Now on these cartridge style fuses, we can do a visual inspection without removing them since it has a translucent top. Now we can look right in and do a visual examination on the ring circuit, and we just want to look for any breaks or any clouding that can show us that it's blown. Our next tip is to use a circuit tester to check our fuses. Now, first step to use a circuit tester is we're going to ground our ground clip. We'll either go onto the negative terminal on our battery, or we can go onto a sturdy metal point on our chassis. So we're just going to put it onto our negative terminal. Now that we have our circuit tester grounded, on the top of our fuses, you'll see two little metal dots. That's where we can test it with our circuit tester. We'll just touch it with the end of our circuit tester, and we can see that it lights up, which means current's going through that side. And then we'll check the other side. Current's also going through there, which means that that fuse is good. Now on some fuses on our vehicle, it will not work when the car is off or the function isn't on, such as this fuse right here. We get nothing going through either side because we need the vehicle on for that fuse to work. So we'll go ahead and turn on our vehicle. Now with our vehicle on, we can check our other fuse. We have power going into one side, and we have nothing coming out the other, which shows us that this fuse is bad. Now when checking cartridge style fuses, there's nowhere for us to check it with our circuit tester, so we need to rely on a visual inspection for those. Now that we've located our blown fuse, we're going to go ahead and remove it, and we'll replace it with a new fuse, making sure it's the correct amperage. Alright guys, hopefully these tips help you determine whether the fuse is blown or not. Now remember, something caused your fuse to blow, which means that there could be an issue somewhere on your circuit. Make sure you double check everything within there, and if you'd like help or if you'd like to schedule a diagnosis for your trailer wiring, you can visit your closest U-Haul Hitch Center, or you can visit us online at uhaulhitches.com. Thank you.